So, 9 performances, 9 rehearsals today. This was the last one, Malta, but save the best for last. We'll find out right now. Let's talk this through. Destiny's Casse, did she deliver? Let's talk Eurovision. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Matt and Boris. Yes, United. It's your favorite Eurovision channel. Destiny closing out this semi and closing out today's rehearsal day. Casse. So many thoughts. All I can think of is pink. It's all pink, pink, pink. That's the staging, I guess, if you want to take...
But she looks pretty in pink, at least.
She looks pretty in pink, but just not just them, but the backdrop. Yes, I get the... I think... Connor made it, instead of calling it snot green, we called it highlighter yellow. Because like from the highlighter, the yellow looks kind of a bit like that.
That
but those
rolls
were the
a little
colors.
bit better of the tongue, but it's still called chartreuse.
Whatever. So, but those are the colors, pink and the chartreuse color that he's talking about. Those are the two main colors with a little bit of white flashes here and there. But she's wearing a pink revealing dress, actually. And I guess just the persona that Destiny, I guess it was more wholesome. I didn't expect her to go down that route, which is interesting because I like the unexpected twist there. What are your thoughts?
Boris.exe is not working. It needs more processing time to compute.
I know, we just watched
this. This entry gives me massive cognitive dissonance because Destiny had my favorite song, and then they stuck her into like a Sacha Jean-Baptiste performance, and I'm like, this does not clash. How does this not clash? This should clash, and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
I think the most important part of the staging was actually getting Destiny's performance on, because when you saw the video clip of All of My Love, it's like she was like a confessional away from being like, I'm doing this for my children, it's so very important. She were on the reality television, that would have been her edit and her storyline. And then she gets taken out the first tribal council into the merge. And now she's going for Soul Survivor. No, but I think in terms of like what she came across as is predominantly very fun, very whimsical. This is the route that they should have taken. Because if they went on to, I don't know, feminist crusader route, I think they would have pissed people off. And divisive is good, but not that sort of divisive, I think. I think the really important focal point for this entry was to make sure that it's as fun as possible. They succeeded in that. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I do think the color scheme is a little bit jarring because the shade of fuchsia that they're using, or magenta, whatever, the shade of pink is very eye-watering. And she's wearing clothes that are in that shade of pink. And the backdrop is in the same shade of pink.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange because I don't want Destiny to sort of get lost in the background.
That is a very good point, because I drew comparison, not necessarily the performance itself, but the lighting, like Switzerland 2019, She Got Me, was super red, right? It couldn't go much redder, but they were wearing black.
It also looked like a seizure.
Yeah, but they were wearing black, so they were still kind of like, you can see them, they didn't blend in. So that's a point, but...
I think she should be wearing white. That's my personal opinion. White or like
would work well.
Or a lighter shade of pink.
Yeah, I would agree with that, actually. That is a good valid point.
They need to sort of work that out because it also needs to match her beautiful skin tone really well.
She has beautiful. But let's also point out some other good stuff. Is first of all, she sang already like she wants to perform on the night.
I thought
she held a little back at the end, but she was still already giving a lot of power in her like big notes at the end. And she's not all the way, and apparently the people in the online press center, they saw like right after she rehearsed the second time, like a snippet still on stage, and she was a little annoyed. Not like unprofessionally, but she's like, things weren't going completely according to plan. Her hair was kind of stuck to her face, which is fine, and her boot keeps kind of slipping down. It was kind of funny.
The stylist on the other table, right in front of us, was like, I would not have done her hair that way. I actually agree with him.
Yeah.
Because I think a better haircut would be nice. I think she should just go back to the braids that she had when she won.
Maybe she will. Maybe she will.
I think that might look better. But then again, they have like a lot of time to experiment with hairstyles.
Yeah.
I think in terms of like preparation time, they've had actually less time because from what I gather, Sasha actually offered to do the staging after they released. So they had less prep time than other delegations had. So they need to sort of figure a lot of stuff out. But what they have is actually very good.
Yeah.
The first time when I saw the first rehearsal, I thought, I'm not certain whether this is a winning performance. And then when I saw it for the second time, I thought, I can kind of see how this wins.
It's kind of the thing, you are being the betting odds favorite, and on top of it, you love that song, like one of your favorites. So there's a lot of expectations, and I'm getting, not based on your taste right now, but I remember, and I pointed out in the live chat, I'm getting Israel 2018 vibes, the fan favorite, the betting odds favorite, and then the people were like, oh, the staging is not quite right, things not working, and Cyprus all of a sudden is the leader. So there's a certain expectations, and I could see something similar happening to Malta if people are harsh, but I think that would be too harsh. Don't count Malta out. I point out, I think they had 4 dancers. Everybody was very, very pink. So that's all I can. Well, like tonight, I'm just gonna have dreams about pink because it was like in your face. But kind of like She Got Me, it could work in their favor. But I think Boris, your point is very valid about the dress. Maybe she should kind of just make herself stand out by putting on something that doesn't kind of blend in with the backdrop.
The outfits were like burlesque ballet outfits, and I think that fits really well because the song is in the style of electro swing, so it evokes 20s without being too forced.
Yeah, and some people in the chat initially were saying that maybe the performance does not match the song and the lyrics, which most on the stream we disagreed, only because it's just a song about empowerment and having fun and not to overthink it. And she even says in the lyrics, you know, if I show some skin, doesn't mean I'm giving in. She showed a little bit skin there, not like over the top, but she was a little bit more on the, you know, sexy side there. And that is absolutely what I was looking for. Now, what do we need to do, or not we, but they need to do for the next rehearsal? What do they need to focus on?
There is like, my favorite part of the song is when she is after the bridge or the middle 8, when she's like, excuse my French.
Yeah.
And that part is not particularly great here because it's not been turned into a moment. The staging is dark. It focuses on her, but you can't see her face when she emotes. I think there should be a spotlight on her when she says it.
Yeah.
I think there should be a close-up when she says it. And I think she really should just be saying like, excuse my French. Like, and that would absolutely clinch it, because a moment like this, in part of the song, that's a slay, as they would say on BB blogs. And I would not blame them, because that is a moment that can win the contest for them by just making a very good impression. They should capitalize on that.
Yeah.
That's what I would improve if I were
Those little moments
Malta.
are actually very powerful that sometimes we underestimate, because it's that moment, like, remember that song when she was that's exactly what stand out. So I agree with that as well. There's just, you know, the typical stuff also that comes with the first round of dress rehearsals, you know, the energy in some certain spots, you know, the camera work is still a little off, and that all will come together. So I'm not too worried, but those are just our first impressions. Watch the clip on YouTube and let us know. And by doing so, leave the comment in the comment section. I don't know what I was going to say. I'm so tired since it's been 9 rehearsals. But we'll be back soon with the next video. So thanks for watching. Bye.